Hey everybody, it's been a year since I had purchased my Elantra. I purchased my Elantra February 22nd, 2022, and now it's February 27th, 2023 at the time I am recording this. The car has been great. Just wanted to give you an update if I had any issues or anything like that. But first, before I go into that, let me just show you what I have so far. Mileage 6,321. That's 0 miles. So in a year, I only put 6,321 miles on it. This is my only vehicle. I'm a bit older. I'm retired. Well, not older. I'm in my 50s, but I'm retired, so I don't drive as much. So what's probably going to happen is I'll go to sell the car, and they're going to probably tell me that I tampered with the odometer. But that's neither nor there. All right, the spec of my car is I got the DCT, I got the man's transmission, and I never understood that. I hear guys say they have the 5-speed and that makes them a man. What does your choice in transmission have to do with your manhood? It's a transmission, it isn't your penis. I never understood that, and that's only in America, because everywhere else in the world, driving a manual transmission car is the equivalent of being able to swim. It's nothing that you base your manhood off of, and I never understood that. I mean, you will never hear somebody who purchased a DCT transmission say that they got the man's transmission. Your transmission doesn't make you a man. And I probably gonna, this is where the comment section is gonna go crazy. The manual transmission, it slows down the car. I can't tell you the amount of times I'm watching a video and two cars are going at it, and the guy with the manual transmission, you see his car just nosedive. So you have like a half a second of nothing in between shifts. What purpose is that? I mean, you're involved, but okay. Does that make you a man that you chose the slowest transmission? I don't think so. I remember, see, I'm old enough to remember when manual transmissions were actually faster than automatics. And the reason the manual transmission guys gave why they preferred the manual was that it was faster. Automatic guys, hey, no argument there. Now the automatics are faster. So and then they're saying, well, it's about feel and, you know, you're more involved. So was it really about speed? It wasn't never about speed. For me, it was actually about speed. Now, before any one of you guys say, oh, you probably don't even know how to drive a stick. Okay, let me list down the vehicles that I've had. A 1988 Ford Escort GT. That was a 5-speed manual. A 1990 Eagle Talon TSI. That was a 5-speed manual. A 1995 Mitsubishi Eclipse GSX. That was a 5-speed manual. A 1998 Audi A4 1.8T. That was a 5-speed manual. A 2001 BMW 330i. That was a 5-speed manual. It wasn't until 2008 or 9 when I got a 2008 Lancer Evolution MR is when I got into the twin clutch. Because basically, I watch Formula One racing. And those guys, you could just see them like belting away shifts. I was like, man, I want something as close to that as I can get. And then the dual clutch came out, and that's what I got. So I was about the speed. So any one of you guys talking about, oh, it makes you a man, it doesn't make you a man. It just makes you insecure, and you're basing your manhood off something that doesn't deal with any kind of masculinity whatsoever. All right, that rant is over. Now, let's get back to the car. Did anything go wrong with the car? Okay, the horn. Something went wrong with the horn, but now it's working, but it's still a little... You hear it? I went back, and the dealer said they're going to order a part. That was 2 weeks ago, and they still didn't order a part. The horn had stopped working, and then it just all of a sudden started working. All right, there's a creak in the back. Like I hear like a little slight creaking in the back when I go over bumps. I thought it was because I took off the panels to do the stereo, but I took off all the panels and it's still doing it. To be honest with you, I'm not worried about it. But that's about it. I'm gonna do a video That right there is an AI box light. It gives you the ability to do wireless Android Auto. I'm going to do a video about the pluses and minuses of that. And the stereo, I actually did a couple upgrades on that as far as using the digital input. I'm going to do a video about that. As far as upgrades to the car, I actually did the Power Flex bushings. I did the lower torque mount. There was the transmission mount and another front engine mount. And I got the, what did I get? I got the Performance, the purple ones. And those made a heck of a difference. Like, I don't get that crazy wheel hop. But at idle, it vibrates a little more, but not too much more, but definitely at idle. During driving, you don't really notice it. So those bushings is what I did. My dealership experience with the car, I carried it back to the dealer for 2 oil changes, and both times, as soon as I got the car back from the dealer, I drained out whatever they put in there and put back in zero W30 synthetic. Basically, I asked the dealer what kind of oil they put in there. They said they put in semi-synthetic. What had happened was I went back to the dealer like when I first got the car to purchase the oil, and they didn't have 0W30. So the dealership doesn't really have the oil for this car. They'll put in what they have. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know. But basically what I did was whatever oil they put in, I told them not to change the oil. They changed it anyway, they said. So I drained it out and put in the oil that I wanted to put in. That's about it. I know I'm going to get hammered in the comment section for my 5-speed manual rant and DCT rant, but really, it's a 5-speed manual transmission. Why are you going to brag that you chose the slower transmission? I don't get it. All right, take care.